How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be going over my Milsim, my outdoor loadout that if I'm not sniping, this is what I'm running. Now to start it off, I'm going to be going over my primary weapon, which is my Crytek Trident CRB. I love it. Can't really complain. It's a Crytek, so if you know Crytek, and if you ran a Crytek, they pretty much last almost forever. I haven't touched anything internally. I probably will plan on upgrading it eventually. Not so much gearbox, but probably the inner barrel bucking, maybe the hop up. I keep hearing different things about keeping the hop up, but we'll see. Starting from tip to butt, like always, my favorite. We're gonna start with the suppressor. I can't remember what brand the suppressor was. I got it from Hack about December of last year. I think it was like 50-60 bucks. Now I'm gonna try to go off all these prices to the best of my knowledge, so bear with me on that. Prices could have changed because I've had some of this stuff for 10 plus years. With that being said, I am a very big proponent of saving money when you can and where you can, but also knowing when to spend it and how to spend it. So after the suppressor, I have my Olight, which, like I said, knowing when to spend money. And I know the whole stigma of Olight, oh, I got an explosive device on my gun. It's airsoft. It is what it is. I got this for free from a homie hookup. I ain't tripping about it. Magpul foregrip. Got this 30 bucks. You can get at Academy, wherever, sporting goods store or gun store. Pec box for made by Brain Exploder, but for my run cams, that was like 30 bucks or so. AliExpress holographic sight. It's a repro, but works just fine. If it gets shot out, ooh, I'm out 30 bucks. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. Do you need a riser? Again, repro. It was like 25 bucks, I think, or so on Amazon or eBay, one of the two, but still gets the job done. Nice cheek weld. I did change the front rail to a Mark 18 rail. I've always wanted a Mark 18. I got this rail for like 100 bucks used. Magpul sling. Again, can't go wrong with Magpul sling. It was, I would say, 25 or 30 when I got it. Can't remember if I got it new or used, but hey, whatever. And then Magpul sling mount that it screws onto any Picatinny rail. And that is pretty much it. Nothing too fancy. Gets the job done. Yes, it's an M4, but mostly everyone runs M4s, especially on my team. Shout out Texas Defense Corporation. So if I need a mag, more than likely somebody on my left or right has one, and vice versa. Someone needs a mag, I can just toss it to. Now to go over my secondary. Nothing too fancy. It's a Glock 19 Gen 3. I've had this thing for 5 years and haven't changed anything of it. Yes, it's unloaded. Double check. Cool. This red dot, little RMR, came with a plate, different mounts. I got this from AliExpress too. Again, 25-30 bucks. Again, not the greatest, not the worst, but gets the job done. And then I have an NDZ Performance flared out magwell for it. This was on my real steel one, but didn't like it for concealed carry and other purposes, but I'm not gonna waste it. And that was like, this was like 30-40 bucks, I think. So, and it fits perfectly on here. So usually I do have a TLR1. Yes, it's real steel. But it's on my real Glock 19. I just like Glock 19. I run it real steel, so might as well get some type of reps in, because always remember, BBs are a lot cheaper than rounds right now. Now onto the helmet setup. So right here I have Emerson JP style or bump style, whatever you want to call it, helmet. This is like 60-70 bucks. I think they've gone up since then, but I've had this for 5+ years. Forgot the brand of the cover, but I have this one and a multicam black one. Nothing fancy, gets the job done. Keeps my wires in here nice and secure. Up in the front, I do have a Brain Exploder MVG mount. Works perfect for the GoPro, getting a nice POV that you kids love. Wire for my GoPro, running through here, through the holes and under the cover, to a battery mount that I have. I want to say this is Emerson gear as well. I can't remember the price on it, but I know it wasn't too expensive. Holds a decent sized portable battery, and I have my wire right here, so in case my GoPro dies in the middle of the field or needs to charge if I'm running longer events or playing a lot longer games, I have a power bank, and I usually carry a couple on me just in case. And then we'll go to Ear Pro, which I just recently got these, so I haven't gotten to use these yet, but I'm pretty excited for them. I'll be using them at Kinetic Impact Airsoft game to the next weekend, or this coming up weekend I should say. So I got these used for 50 bucks. It came with a head strap, but obviously I wanted to a helmet, so I got these from Amazon. They're like 15 bucks. So far they hold up. Again, I haven't really ran this yet, so we'll see how it goes this weekend. Now on to my belt setup. So this is a Emerson gear. There's a little trend going on here. Emerson gear works for me. I don't need no Gucci stuff, so it is what it is. But it's a two-piece belt, so there is a inner black belt, Velcro belt that goes through my belt loops, but I don't have it on right now, but you'll understand. If you know what a two-piece belt is, you know what I'm talking about. So we'll go from the left side. So I have two Kiwi pouches for my Glock 19. I like them. I use them for real steel. Granted, I do have a one piece, but same, at least reloading purposes. Here, I'll either have two Matrix, I think they're Matrix if I'm not mistaken, M4 magazine pouches. One is usually for M4 mag, quick access, quick reload, fast reload, whatever you want to call it. I like these. They're nice hard plastic. They're 15 bucks for two, so you really can't beat it. I even have MP5 ones when I run my MP5 sometimes. On the back side, this is just a Condor dump pouch. I don't need nothing fancy. Gets the job done. Nothing too fancy. I know there's different ones to get dirt out and whatnot, but half the time I'm running and gunning. I'm not really falling into mud. It's been sometimes, but I'm not really falling. It's very rare I crouch. If I do crouch, it's for a short period of time, and this isn't going to get dirty. On this side, I can't remember the brand of it, but I bought this from a military surplus store. It's a little hydration pouch, which, granted, I do use it for hydration for the most part. I can throw in a bottle of green gas in here just to have it. Quick, easy access on the back. Or I can have someone grab it for me, or I can throw a water bottle in there. Keeps everything secure. Just an extra pouch, really. And then I come with a little admin pouch, which I'll hold extra batteries, even held snacks in there sometimes. So it just depends, miscellaneous stuff. Usually I have my Glock 19 holster. This is a different holster for a different review. Now onto the holster. So again, Glock 19. This is made for a TLR1 light. It's right-handed draw. So without the light, it doesn't work. But again, I like to have light. Dark areas, I like to see sometimes. If you don't, well, you know, that's your business. This holster was made by a company out of North Carolina, where I was first stationed at. The company's name is dsholsters. This holster is solid. I've had this since 2018, even possibly 2017. Strap, no retention besides level 1 retention, just the kydex itself. This was about 70 bucks, and I have yet to have any issues. It's still flexible, but it's still very durable kydex. So I'm very impressed with this. And 70 bucks, you just can't beat it. I would definitely leave their Instagram down below in the description. So if you ever want to hit them up, they do ship. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. But again, they don't even make just this. They make wallets out of kydex, bunch of stuff. So if you're looking for something for airsoft or even real steel, they're the place to do it, because they make good quality for very affordable price, especially compared to other companies out there. Now onto my plate carrier. So quick disclaimer, I was very obsessed with GMR. If you don't know who GMR is, they've been an old group. I don't think they're around anymore, maybe here or there, but Green Mountain Rangers. And I fell in love with their videos. They honestly got me into Milsim. So you can call me a GMR fanboy all you want, but honestly, it is what it is. So most of this has been kind of built off of their setups when I was a kid. And I've been playing airsoft since I was 12, and I'm 25 now, so it's quite a few years. So I've really built my plate carrier kind of around them, not to hardcore extent, but enough. But again, this is what I use day in, day out when I play, and everything works. I know where everything's at, and it's just muscle memory at this point. Alright, so this is a Rothco JPC. Now, I understand, you know, getting a cry JPC, whatever, cry this, cry that, cry that. I don't got cry money, alright? I gotta feed myself, my son, my wife, all my other family, my 2 dogs. Like, when I can, I will. But right now, this $50 plate carrier, works. That's all I can say. Now, granted, I haven't taken this to a Milsim West event or a American Milsim, so granted, that might be putting stuff through the ringer, but I'll have backups for that. All right, starting with the front, it's going to be Blue Force gear. Their triple 10-speed magazine pouch. It holds 3. It's very lightweight. You take one out, kind of falls in. These I've have these since 10 plus years, so they are all faded and ruffled up, but they still work. They're about $50. Again, this was before I was like, ooh, let me save money. I wanted to be GMR. I do run Elite Force mags. Yes, I understand EPM1s by PTS. They're the greatest thing since sliced bread for airsoft, but I don't got that kind of money right now. So these mags, they work fine. Again, I'm not sitting here spamming the trigger. So I like to take my shots, so these work just fine. And they're 10 bucks a piece. So if one breaks or I lose one, ooh. I do have some mag pull assist in here, nothing too crazy. Again, I wanted to be GMR. And here, in the back behind these Blue Force gear pouches, if you know what a JPC is, it's going to be, they have like these bungee retention inside the plate carrier, like its own self triple magazine pouch. I cut those and got a Kydex insert. I think I bought it off somebody off of eBay or something like that. It's Kydex insert, keeps everything nice and tight. I mean, I'm jumping up and down and nothing. I'm not doing backflips playing airsoft, so if you do that, that's impressive, but I'm too fat for that. But they hold well. Again, that was like 50 bucks or so. This admin pouch, I got Condor, I believe. Yeah, Condor. This was like maybe 30 bucks, 30, 40 bucks. Gets the job done. Usually hold my phone or microfiber cloth. I'll usually have a multi-tool right here, or maybe a flashlight, just depends. Map stuff if I have to write notes or whatever, just miscellaneous stuff. And then going off to the side, I do have a M4 pouch that's kind of just whatever I find useful for. I can throw a water bottle in this potentially, or even throwing grenades in here before. Just one, obviously. One Thunder, be quick. Or even a speed loader or an extra mag, just kind of all purpose. So I do have a code red push to talk for when I run Milsims, can talk to my team. I'm not trying to be crazily sneaky. I'm running my M4. I'm usually going to be with a group of guys. If I do need to be quiet, I can kind of muffle it a little bit, but kind of adjust the volume, get it to where it's not crazy loud, but good enough where I could hear. I got that running down my left side, all the way to walkie-talkie, which is a Baofeng. Everyone kind of uses Baofengs. They get the job done, and I can't complain about it. Granted, I've only used it maybe twice so far, so I'm going to use it again with this event coming up, and then when I go play at Fort Hood for reindeer games. So that's going to be my first American Milsim event, so pretty exciting. And on the back, which I'm going to turn around so I can't see you, but it's got a map pouch in the back. I can't remember what brand it was, but I did get it for about $30 or so. Gets the job done, holds what I need, extra batteries, bottle of BBs, gas, water, food, snacks, just whatever I need that I don't need right then and there, I can get. Or again, another teammate can get it for me if I absolutely need something. And down here I do have its Viper dangler pouch. I know dangler pouch is the new fad, I guess you would say, and it's not really new, but it has been around for a little bit. Usually here I'll either throw grenades or my phone possibly, batteries, maybe an extra magazine, depending, just prefer my pistol or a speed loader or something. It's got one zipper pouch, nothing too fancy. Can't remember how much it was, but it probably wasn't more than $30. Still gets the job done and makes everything work together. And on this side right here, I do have a little dead rag, Elite Force dead rag. Molly works fine, where I can just pull it out, tuck it in. Works perfectly fine. Now I don't have them on me, but usually gloves. I always say use gloves, especially for different events, especially if you're going to be close quarters. I use mechanics gloves. I've had some that lasted me over 10 years. The only reason I got rid of them was because I lost them. But I usually run black or multicam, just depends. Alright everybody, so that's going to wrap up this video. I'm trying stuff different, trying to get more camera lights, better cameras, better audio if you couldn't tell. So stay tuned for more gameplay video. I'm going to have 2 sniper gameplay videos, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be in the near future. Then I'm going to have Blood Money by Kinetic Impact Airsoft at D14. That event's coming up soon. Probably by the time this comes out, it's going to be in a few days, so hopefully get some solid gameplay from that. I'm going to have a fast mission Saturday night, so I'm going to be running all this, and then I'm going to be running my sniper Sunday for majority of the day. Also in December, I finally got a ticket to Fort Hood. I'm going to play at Reindeer Games for American Milsim with my team, Texas Defense Corporation. Great group of guys. I love hanging out with them. They're all funny, and they're just there to play airsoft and have a good time, which you can't go wrong with that, right? I appreciate every last one of you guys for subscribing, liking the videos, watching the videos, giving me your input, but keep doing it. Keep telling your friends. Keep telling people. I actually had somebody recognize me at the field today, and it was kind of surreal. Like, obviously I'm not expecting anything out of this, but it gave me a good feeling. So, and it lit a fire under my butt. So I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna try different things. I'll go over my sniper loadout. I can even go over my indoor/MP5 loadout. If you would like to see more loadout videos and just a mixture of things, please let me know. Like those comments up. Tell your friends. Just let me know what I can work on. Do better. If you hate me, you hate me. It is what it is. But give me advice. Criticize me. Do whatever you want. All right? Just keep everything professional down in the comments, please. With that being said, I love you guys. Peace.